The MLB, according to Jet Passon, has put into either workshop or brainstorming sessions about making their playoffs a bubble-like atmosphere. And if you look around at the sports world right now, the NBA here in Orlando, where are they, D? But do you know this area well? Do you know if they're that way, this way? You don't.
No clue.
Okay. You're from Florida, so you're the only person I could ask there.
No, Florida's huge.
Big.
Huge.
Big. By the way, big.
Yeah.
Same with this house we're in here. Big.
Huge.
Big house. But the NBA is in a bubble. It worked out. It's been working out.
Oh, yeah.
Thus far.
For sure.
Game's not as interesting as I thought they were going to be because they're using the same old TV cameras that they could have been using, documentary cameras that are all around the place. So the internet is actually winning the NBA bubble coverage. But once playoffs start, people will love it. The NHL is working up in Edmonton and Toronto. They have 2 bubbles, 0 cases. How you doing? All we need is ice and hockey. We good. Pittsburgh Penguins got screwed in the lottery last night for the first pick of the overall draft next year. Instead, the New York Rangers win because they had a either a lighter ball or a weighted ball and won the entire thing. The NHL's rigged, and the Pittsburgh Penguins potentially stink, and I don't like that at all. But if you look at, in the MLS worked, in Premier League lacrosse worked, and you look at all these sports that were bubbled, they've had 0 drama, it feels like. Now, leading into it, a lot of drama. Nobody wants to go into a bubble. I mean, if you think about that from a human side of things, what a nightmare predicament. Like, hey, you're going to go in here for 45 to 90 days where you won't be able to talk to anybody. You have to mask up. You have to do this entire thing, but we'll have our sport back. So going in, it was terrible. But now that they're in there, it feels like there's been a lot of success. The MLB originally was going to be a bubble operation in either Arizona or Florida. They were actually the ones that started the bubble conversation for everybody. Then we were learned up, got a little bit of knowledge that the local media is where a lot of the MLB money is coming from. So then you got governors and mayors opening up restrictions for professional athletes in different places just because of the MLB. Then you know what happens. The Marlins potentially have some off-diamond curricular activities.
Going to the store for some milk.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
Is that what you heard?
Yep.
Have you heard the story about what happened?
No, I haven't.
Oh, we have a inside source that told us the
That's
story.
basically what they were doing.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. Yeah, they were going to the store for milk. Yeah. 1 bottle. So what an aggressive decision by them. But I guess there's more teams doing that. So they've had an outbreak, and there's been games suspended, and there's been players that have been sent home and teams and stuff like that. And all they care about is getting to the postseason. All the MLB cares about is getting to the postseason. They've even come out and said, listen, we'll do 7-inning games. Okay, we'll do 7-inning games. We'll do double headers. Hey, we'll drop that thing down to 4 innings. We'll do a triple header maybe one day if we got to. Who cares about any of this? We just have to get to the postseason because that's where all the money is. So now they're like, hey, once we get to the postseason, whenever we're on Fox every single night and whenever we actually have an audience for the first time ever usually is in the playoffs, we need to make sure that that's not getting suspended. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a little bit of forethought from Rob Manfred, which isn't very normal. But I feel like if history has shown us anything, the bubble does work. You just got to lock yourselves down, and will they be able to do that?